Can you guys hear me? There we go. All right, there we go. Happy Sunday to everybody. Well, to the people that it's still Sunday. I know it's Monday for some people. But yeah, happy Sunday. What's going on? We're about to get into this server-side Swift again. And whoa. There we are. There we are. Let's see, who do we got in here? What's going on, James? And what's going on, Lay? I don't know how to say that name. Just a silly American that doesn't know how to read. All right. So today is the entire app building process, episode 12, and we are going to be getting into it. We're going to be what else did we need to do? Oh, okay. So last time we left off working on the authentication. So we're going to continue to do that. And then, so we have authentication to cover. And then we also need to cover, 2 weeks ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, I ran into the problem where I was trying to make it so that a username could be, it could have capital letters in it. When it's displayed, but when I want to check it in the back end, when I'm doing a query, I want to make sure that it's not going to be, that you can't just have the same username with a different capital letter in it. So we're going to be covering that too. And if we have time after that, well then we'll probably work on the user controller. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, and let's go ahead and do it, and let's get it on. All right, so we're in the user controller. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys, because I know that some people are watching this on their phones. I wouldn't recommend watching this particular series on your phone, but if you want to watch it on your phone, then that's your prerogative. Go for it. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. All right. So, I need to run this. Uh-oh, baby's crying. I need to run that, and then we need to set this up so that we can start making calls to it. And what we need to check is whatever's in here in our user controller, make sure that it's going to work. Now, we added the access token last time right here on the sign up, and we're just printing out the token. So let's go ahead and check that, make sure that's still working, which it should. I mean, I don't touch this unless I'm here with you guys. So we have the sign up. Let's see. The sign up. We need to do the sign up API, which I think we have it as sign up under the post method. So we need to do API / users. Need to post that JSON encoded because that's the way that we coded it. And let's see. What do we have to do? What is required from our user object? I have so much stuff going on, I can't remember everything. All right, so Big Boss Kilo at it again. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, you know your boy doing it big. All right, so we have our username that needs to be in there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that's Kilo Loco. And something just flew into my eye. It hurts. All right, password. Come on. Password. And that's going to be pass123. And we're going to have a full name. So let's go ahead and add our full name. Nope, it's going to probably be spelled like this. Like so. And that's going to be your boy Kali. And email will be kyle@kiloloco.com. And last but not least, the avatar name, which we should actually change it because this shouldn't be required. But okay, whatever. Avatar name is going to be img.jpg, right? So let's go ahead and send that up as a post request. We created it. We got it back with an ID of 1. That's awesome. And we got our token. So Now that we have our token, what we actually need to do is if we go back over to our user controller, you actually notice that we're not even saving this the way that we're saving the user. So what we need to do is we need to save that. So try token.save, like so, right? Now, pretty much, just so you know, you can't retrieve a token, right? You can't pull it back. I mean, you could bring it out. Like if you have it, you can send it, but you can't what am I trying to say? Just forget it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Who the hell knows what I'm trying to say? What's going on, Lee? Happy Sunday to you too. Who knows what I'm trying to say? But yeah, okay, so what we want to do is we want to go back over to our user, and we want to actually return that with our user object, because as you know, when you sign in, we're just returning the user object, and what we want to do is we actually want to return the actual token. So, or actually, let's do it this way. There's a better way. We're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna say var, let's see, I don't want to call it JSON. Let's say response JSON is equal to JSON, like so. And then what we're gonna do is we want to return the token back as its own object, and we want to return the user back as its own object. And that's going to be in a dictionary. So the way that we're going to do this is it's going to be JSON. We're going to do try JSON.set, and we're going to set for the path for the token, or let's do user first because we have the user first. User will return the user.makeJSON. So that should work. And then what we'll do for the next one is JSON.set, and I'll say token, and the token is obviously going to be token.makeJSON. This way we can return both of them. Now that doesn't work. Oh, that's why, because it needs to be response JSON. Alrighty, let's see if that works, which I think it should. Man, I'm getting sick, guys. This is not good. I was supposed to record another video today. I was supposed to record a video, the Monday video and the Tuesday video for you guys, so that's not good. Might have to record it tomorrow. I hope I don't get sick. Supposed to be giving you guys daily content, and I'm just not. I mean, I think it's all this stress that's been building up has not been good for my body. It's like a lot of stress. All right, so we're gonna just send this again, and we got an internal error. So no database. Okay, so no database. You want to know why that didn't work? Access token hasn't been added to the droplets preparation. Don't you just look at this, guys? Look at this. Oh my God. It tells you what the hell the problem is? Oh my God. Vapor's amazing. All right, so let's go over here. Where is it? It's telling us that it hasn't been added, and we didn't add it. It's absolutely right. So over here, what we have to do is just got to copy this. And we're doing this, and we're going to say access token, like that. We want to just add it to our preparation right here in our config plus setup file. And that should work. We'll see. It should work though. You are very good in HTML7, man. I think that was probably a joke, but I don't get it. I'm not really sure why that's funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this. Let's see, internal error. Let's see. Token access token has no column named user ID. All right. That's another problem. So the other problem is this. Look at, I don't name shit like this, right? Underscores, snake case. I think that just looks terrible. I don't know. So the problem is actually over here in our Fluent file. Right here. So where it says snake case, look at key naming convention, right? Yeah, Kilo Loco don't play that snake case, no. What I like to do is camel case stuff. So let's try that. And let's see what happens. I think that'll work. But then again, I said that last time, right? So who knows? Bam, 200. Your boy knows what he's doing. Kind of, because the token did not come back. Okay, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong, guys? Okay, so the user object's coming back. But the access token is not. Right? And it's not even... Oh, well, because stupid Kyle's over here trying to do stupid stuff. Come on, Kyle. Response JSON is what you want. Response JSON is what we should be returning. Okay, Elian, thanks. I'm good in HTML7. That's hilarious. I don't get it. Okay, yeah, that's funny. Question about Vapor, since I just heard about it last week. So we can build legitimate websites with Vapor, just like what full stack developers make. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah. The answer to the question is yes. Now, you still kind of have to, from my understanding, you still have to work with like JavaScript in it too, because the way that I understand it, only JavaScript can be ran in a browser, but like the back end, all the actions, the calls, like the calls to your server are being handled in Vapor. Now, this app will probably need a website, so we'll probably build that website in here, but that's going to be like after it gets released to the App Store. That's going to be like phase 2. But yes, Vapor is amazing, and yes, you can do websites with it. I'm actually going to be doing a video on that soon. Not too soon, but yeah. All right, so look at this is how we got the token, but this isn't how I want. Like, I don't want the token to be returned like that. So we could either do it like that. Look, okay, so we got the token, which is good. That's good stuff. We got the user. That's good stuff, right? But we kind of just want the token to come back, not with like a dictionary. We just kind of want it to come back as a string. So what we could do is just say token.token instead of make JSON.token. Once again, that's probably a terrible naming convention, token.token. I hate that. I think I want to change it to secret. Pascal says, hey Kilo, Pascal here. You are the best. First time I see you live. We are in Paris right now. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta do this like real quick. We're in Paris right now. So, I gotta do it for you. Yeah, Paris. I think it's actually with a Z. It's been a while since I listened to that song. Hold up, guys. Gotta do it. Hold on. Yeah, Paris. We're gonna schedule one song. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hold up, guys. Gotta do it. All right, just joking. We ain't. All right, that's enough of that. I love that song though. What's up, Pascal? Anyways, Swift Guru, you bet your sweet ass I am. No, I'm just joking. Not really. All right, last one, and we're good. Probably going to change token to secret.secret. Let's do that. Okay, so let's run that one more time. And it comes back as expected. Yes, because that's what we want. So, all right. So let me explain what's going on right here. So now we have this string, right? This little string that you might be able to see. It's really small. You don't really need to be able to read it because it's just a bunch of gibberish. But what we're doing is we're pretty much making something that is saying, hey, this is, you know, a secure token. Now what we want to do is make it so that every single API that we make, other than the sign up and the login, requires a token in order for it to work, because we don't want somebody from the outside to find out how our API is structured and called and all this other stuff, and then be able to actually you know, either inject bad data into our stuff. You know, you don't want like bad injections, or you don't want them to be able to steal all of our user information. So that's why you want to create a token that you know, is required by each of your APIs, and then you just kind of send that up as one of the headers or something like that. But yeah, okay, so now our sign up is set up. Now what we also need to do is we need to do the same thing, but with the sign in, and find a way to, you know, we're gonna fix that right now, and I'm gonna just do it the crappy simple way, because I found out this is like the one thing that I did offline with you guys, is like when I sent that question out last week, I got the answer back. It turns out that making a query for a case insensitive string is not currently supported. I don't know if it'll ever be supported, but it's not supported right now. So what we have to do is we actually have to make another username field that we're going to be able to have it check against, and that one will be case insensitive, and it won't contain spaces and all that other stuff. But yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Let's do this thing first. So let's go back over to our users. I need to make sure that I have the access token as one of the children. Now, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can just pull out the access token. Let me see. I think I made a new access token. I think that's the way that we should do it. Just make a new one, because we don't want to be querying for access tokens and returning what's in our database anyway. So when we sign in, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create another token for this user. We'll just go ahead and copy that. Your boy's just lazy right now. Like I said, not feeling that great, so I'm gonna be lazy right now. So we're gonna create a new access token for the users. Why is it users? Okay, this should actually be lower, so let's change that. There we go. Hey, dumbass, try again. I love that. All right, so token, access token, generate, and then save it. Yeah, because we need to save it. All right, so now when we sign in, we should also be returning back this response JSON. So let's do that as well. And this is a bad code smell. You know, we could probably do something that's we could create a little function out here. Let's do that actually. We'll create a little function out there, and we'll make it look a little bit not so code smelly. Response JSON, but let's just see if it works. And this doesn't need a try, Kyle, because that's an actual object. So now we actually have to create a user and then try to log in as that user. Okay, James says, thanks, I don't mind learning JavaScript. I learned it for a bit and it's powerful and good language. Well, that's debatable. That's debatable. It's powerful, I'll tell you that much. It is very powerful. As long as I could build legitimate websites with knowledge of Vapor and JavaScript. Yep. If you know Vapor and JavaScript, you'll know how to create a awesome website. Nice music. Hell yeah, it's Kanye West. I know y'all probably don't like Kanye West, but I love me some Kanye West. Pascal's like, yeah, man. Yeah, that's an awesome song. And then Eamon is, hey, Kilo, I know this is off topic, but is there any way you can make a video creating stickers for different platforms on your app? Creating stickers for different platforms on your app. If you're talking about making stickers for different platforms, as in like for Android, nah, I'm not. That will never be covered. I'm not somebody that's going to be switching to Android like ever, guys. Not going to happen. If I do switch over to Android, it's because Swift is on Android. And that is the only reason. But I'm going to still learn Kotlin probably, but I ain't switching over to Android unless Swift is on Android. And even then, it won't be the primary. It'll just be because you guys are going to want it. I know what you guys want. You guys want to be full stack developers like the way that I do. Right? You guys want to be able to be a one-stop shop, be like, somebody's out on the street, they're like, hey man, I'll pay you $1 million if you build my app, and you like, I slang apps for a living, boy. What you need, I give you on all the platforms. You guys are like me, right? Because that's what you want to do, and that's what I want to do. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But yeah, Apple fanboy here, you ain't gonna change me. I'll do a stickers video. I'll show you guys how to do stickers if you want to. Honestly, I thought stickers were like kind of outdated. I'm actually considering doing a sticker app, but I'm like thinking, is it even worth the time or the money? Because I mean, how often do you see stickers in your text messages? I mean, I don't see it very often. But okay, so first thing is gonna be username, right? And then that's gonna be Kilo Logo. Gotta make sure you spell it right for right now. And then the password is going to be pass123, like so. JSON encoded post, user sign in like that. 200, and we're returning it like so. That's pretty cool. Man, I'm getting freaking sick, guys. Damn it. I hate that. What is Vapor? Vapor is server-side Swift framework. So it's structured to be able, like right now we're running on a local server, right? That's what Vapor is. If you don't know what Vapor is, I have a video explaining what Vapor is, going over how to set it up and all that other stuff. But Vapor is the epitome of awesome. That's what it is. All right, so, or hold on, like posting to Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Posting to Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. Creating stickers for different platforms on your app. I still don't understand what you mean, man. I'm thinking about it, but I don't understand what you're talking about. You got to give me like an example. If you give me an example, I'll try to understand it, and then I'll be like, yeah, I'm always here for you guys. I'm not trying to be a dick. I just really don't understand what you're asking for. But I could probably provide it. If you're talking about just staying on, iOS or Mac OS or anything with Swift, I'll show you guys how to do it. But I just need to understand what the question is. Okay, so we got that. So that's working. We're returning the token. Now what's next? Okay, so now we need to find a way to make search case insensitive. So let's go ahead and fix that, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna cheat. And the way that I'm going to do this is, you know, I probably shouldn't do it this way, but you know what? Y'all ain't going to stop me. So let's do var username lowercase, and let's say that's a string, right? And what we're gonna do is, actually, we want to do two things to it. We want to remove any capital letters from it, and we also want to let's see. We want to remove any capital letters from it, and we want to remove any spaces. We don't want to remove capital letters. We want to lowercase capital letters, and then we want to remove any spaces so that, you know, that. But that's kind of like a bad thing, because if you put like multiple spaces in your name or something, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I'm tired, guys. I'm not feeling good. Your boy's feeling sick, and it's not a good state to be in. Username lowercase. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say username dot lowercase, right? And then dot replacing occurrences of spaces with not spaces, right? So then we'll return username lowercase, and yeah, that'll work. So now what we could do is we can check if that username exists, and if that username exists, then don't let them. But if it doesn't exist, and what we'll do is we'll actually make that a let, because there's no point in making it a var. Come on, Kyle. So what we're gonna do is that is a valid username, and okay, we're handling it in the controller. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Can't think straight right now. So during the sign up, no, hold on. Sign in. Okay. Why was I trying to do it in the sign in? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do it in the sign up, because it doesn't make sense to do it in the sign in, because obviously that thing exists. So what we want to do is we want to put it right here, I think. So we want to be able to make JSON, and then we want to make sure that the username right? Maybe we do want to do it in the user. What am I doing? Man, it's a tough day for Kyle. Let's see. Email, full name, username. Oh, here we go. This is where it is, right? This username is taken. Please try another. So, is equal to new. Oh, we actually need to store it. Crapola, right? Do we need to store it? So dot first. Let's see. I think we need to store it, guys. Let's just store it, because I can't think right now. Let me see what you guys are talking about real quick. Can you do like MySQL queries with Vapor? Yes, we are going to be doing, well, actually, I mean, if you mean SQL queries, yeah, we are actually doing a SQL query right here. Where is it? This is a SQL query disguised as Swift right here. Filter, and we're looking in the column username for the value that this username is being passed in right here. So that's a SQL call. Yes. So yes. Creating an app icon. Hey bro, what kind of app is that? What kind of app is that? This is like a meetup app, but like for coders only. I mean, what's the end product? Is it a chat app or something like that? It's a meetup app, so it's like meetup.com, but only for coders. Hey Kilo, by the way, love your name, Kilo Loco. Your real name, like a Marvel or DC hero. It's funny that you say that because I'm like super into comic books and stuff like that. I don't get to read them, but I love that. My real name is Kyle Lee. I am still trying to create a PDF from scratch with images, text, and tables on it. I am sure it's super easy with core graphics. Any plans for how to create? Yeah, there's plans, but I haven't had the time to research it. Does anybody use Call Kit for blocking incoming calls? Nope, haven't tried that. Okay, example would be SMS rage faces in the App Store. SMS rage faces. Yeah, I have to look it up, man. I don't know. If you leave it in a comment, I'll probably look it up later, but I'm not gonna look it up right. I don't have the time to do it right now at this second. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so let's just store this bad boy. Damn, I don't really want to store it because that's like I have to go back and add it to every single thing. All right, so let's just store it. Forget it. Anyway, username, lowercase. Damn it, string. Yeah, we have to store it because that's what it needs to be. And I want the username to be how people want to spell their username. I think that's like very important. It's important to me. I like to have the capitals. Static let username lowercase. And damn, what was that? Username lowercase. Like so. Let's fix that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, damn it. Bam. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to, we'll say let username lowercase equals username dot lowercase, and then replacing occurrences of a space with occurrences with nothing, and then we'll just say self dot username lowercase is equal username lowercase, like that. Damn, that dog. Kilo, I need your help in Call Kit. All right, well, make sure you leave it as a comment on this video, and I'll make sure to add it to the Trello boards later. Where can I show some apps you've made? Do you have some kind of portfolio or something like that? Nah, not really. I don't need a portfolio. I'm Kilo Loco. Could you imagine if I was a dick like that? Whoo! That'd be something else. That would be something else, would it not? Damn, that would be hilarious. Woo! That's funny. Let's see. So this is gonna send in JSON. No, but I don't have a portfolio. I haven't put it together yet, and I'm not really in a rush. I don't need a portfolio. Honestly, I really just don't need a portfolio. There's no rush for me to put together a portfolio. Lowercase. I mean, this YouTube channel is my portfolio, kind of. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put it together once I have the platform in place and I have my website up and running and everything. I'm actually working on getting my username. I'm actually working on getting my schedule together so that I could start working on my app a little bit more often, because I just have not been, I haven't been working on it, and I need to do that. So lowercase username lowercase, and then what we want to do is we want to query for username lowercase, right? And it's going to be looking for a username lowercase, like so. All right, and that should not exist, or else we're going to say that username is, all right, taken. What is your Xcode theme? Sorry for bad English. I'm French. Loco means crazy. Yes, it does mean crazy. Why do you think I'm so crazy up on here? Because I'm Kilo Loco, fool. No, I'm just joking. I mean, I didn't mean to call you a fool, but, you know. I mean, if you're going to get butthurt about it, then I did mean to call you a fool. But, I mean, nobody's really a fool up in here. Username lowercase is equal to username lowercase. Okay, so we need to set it on here. Oh god, this is so annoying. Self.username lowercase is equal to try row dot get path keys dot username lowercase. He is the coolest dude on earth. Well, now you just lying, because you know my ass is not cool. I'm over here. Your boy got 5,000 subscribers. 5,000, which is a small amount on YouTube. I mean, I'm grateful for all of you guys, but I also talk a lot, apparently, too. That's what everybody says about my videos. Oh, they're too long, and that boy rambles. It's like, and you know, hey, that's just my style. I like to be thorough when I'm telling y'all what's going on. I like to tell y'all what's up. Excuse me, you know. But nah, you know, I'm definitely not the coolest person. I'm glad that you guys think that I'm pretty cool. I enjoy that. I enjoy talking to you guys, hanging out, doing live streams, teaching you guys stuff, hearing about, like, hey, you know, your video helped me complete my app, or, you know, thank you for the mentoring, or like all that cool stuff. All that cool stuff. I really enjoy it. I like helping you guys. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like hey, I'm like doing something that's, you know, worth, like me being on this planet means something to somebody, you know? I mean, I have a family, and I obviously mean something to my family, but I mean, it's cool to know that I'm just helping strangers, really, you know, because we don't know each other. We're strangers. I mean, I might be a terrible person if you met me in person, you know, but I do know that I've helped some of y'all, so that's a cool thing. It's a cool thing to know. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign up. All right, so we have sign up, right? User ID like this. Now, if I did this correctly, I should not be able to sign up again with a different casing, because that would essentially mean that's the same user. So let's try it. Yeah, username's already taken, boy. What about no spacing? Kilo loco like that. Oh man, look at your boy. He knows what he's doing. Elian is like, where you from with your weird ass? I am from the States. If you're familiar with the States, I live in California, which is on the west side, the same state that San Francisco and Los Angeles are in. And I actually live in the Los Angeles area, Los Angeles County. I'm about 50 miles away from downtown in LA. If you're familiar with that area, I live in Azusa, which is about 10, 15 miles east of Pasadena. Not a good city to live in. So yeah, that's where I'm from. Well, no, I'm from here, my parents' house, Pomona, California. That's where I'm from, actually. But yeah, gotta represent P-Town. If you guys saw the devlog that I posted on, Friday, you'll know why I'm like, oh man, it's kind of scary over here. Okay, so we handled that situation, and then what else is next? Okay, so now let's actually go through the process of using a token, right? Because you guys are like, yeah, we did some stuff, and who the hell cares about you? And I'm like, well, hold on, I got something to still offer for you, So let me show you why I'm still relevant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, once again, port 8080. And since the server's still running and we posted that user, we should still have one user in our database. So just let's do API users like so. And we run that and we get this one guy right here, right? Well, which is cool. But, okay, so I don't want somebody to just know what my API endpoint is and then just get all my users back because, well, that would be bad, right? Like if you could go in and get all the information from everybody on Facebook, that would probably not be a good, website to have your information on, right? And you don't want that to be your website either. So let's actually fix that so that we are requiring an access token. So in order to do that, what we got to do is we have to implement something called middleware. Now, middleware is what sits in between the client and the actual server. It's in the middle. That's why it's called middleware. And it's going to help us make sure that only authenticated users are able to, do something like that. And even our, get all users, we don't even want this we don't really want this in our, as an API, because you probably don't need access to all the users. Unless you're an admin, in which case we could figure out some other admin type approach. But yeah. So let me open up my other project because I don't remember how to implement middleware off the top of my head. It's relatively easy from what I remember. All I have to do is just import, auth provider somewhere else. And the rest, I believe, is handled. But yeah. So let me see. Mama say, mama sada makusa. Mama say, mama sada makusa. Mama say, mama sada makusa. All right, so let's go back over to our routes. Bam, routes like so. And which city is better, LA or San Francisco? By far, because I absolutely hate LA. LA is probably like one of the worst cities in the world, if you ask me. I hate the way that it's laid out. I hate driving in LA. It's ugly. There's smog. People are like mean, and there's homeless people littered all over the damn place. It's a terrible place to live. I mean, I'm happy I don't live there, but I just hate being in downtown LA. I hate being in LA County. I hate it. That's why I'm moving to San Bernardino County, which is even more sketchier. But hey, it ain't no LA County. Okay, so now we need a route token authenticator, route builder, and then what we want to do is we need to import the auth provider. Import auth provider. And I know that a lot of this stuff won't make sense to you guys. I'm not really in an explaining mood right now. Like I said, I'm getting sick. And yeah, that's why I have the actual the vapor videos coming out on a weekly basis, so that you guys can I can actually explain this stuff to you guys and not just blow through it. So what we want is the token authentication middleware. It's already implemented for you. All you have to do is initialize it with a type of object that is token authenticatable, which our user is. So we just say user.self, and that should work. I believe so, yeah. So then we have our token authenticator. Oh, what we actually don't want it in the setup. We want it in the droplet, the extension for the droplet itself, right? So let's put it outside like that. And this is going to allow us to authenticate a user. So yeah, there's still a lot of research that I got to do in like creating your own token middleware, or your own middleware, I should say. I already understand the concepts of it, but I haven't implemented my own yet, and I would like to implement my own, and that's when I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we have all this stuff, right? And the one that we want to change is this one, right? Let's say that we want to make sure that a user is authenticated if they're going to be getting all of our users, right? Which kind of makes sense. So what we're going to actually want to do is create a new group that's going to be using that token authentication. So we'll say let secure group. You can call it whatever the hell you want, I don't care. We'll just grab our drop, which is up here, you know, our droplet right there, drop. And remember, we just added that token on the token middleware. So what we want to do is we want to access that middleware, token middleware, and we just say grouped like that. And then we just, you know, move forward just like any normal group. So the first thing that we want to be called, or the first path is going to be API. The second path will be users, just like before. So it's going to be exactly the same, pretty much. And then what we're going to do is we're just instead, why did I do that? So instead of just using it on the regular group, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that it has to go through the token middleware. So what we'll do is we'll just change this to secure group like that. This one right here. So that one's going to require the token middleware to work. So secure group dot get, and let's run that. Make sure that it's going to work. Hey, what the hell, man? The sniffles are sucking, man. The sniffles are sucking right now. LA seems too. Oh, hold on. Hey, I live next to the Grove at Park La Brea, but in Paris right now. It's crazy cold here right now, but my friend in LA told me it's also not that warm. Yeah, so I'm not going to say it's cold, Pascal, because I know that Paris actually gets cold. But yeah, I mean, if you live over here, everybody over here is freaking out because we don't know how to handle 65-degree weather. We're like, oh my God, it's so cold. And that's why I'm sick. LA for sure, people are open-minded. Well, that's okay. So that's a California thing for the most part. Open-mindedness, you know, like if you like, I don't care who you are, what you are. I don't care about that, right? Generally in California, you're generally going to be accepted by the majority of people. You can do what you want. You can be who you want to be, and that's why I love this state, and I don't even want to live anywhere else because, you know, everywhere else they voted for Trump, and yeah, you know, look what happened. Now we're the laughing stock of the entire universe. LA seems too polluted, and people seem dangerous. Well, downtown in LA, you definitely gotta be a little bit careful. You definitely gotta be careful. You don't want to be starting no fights down there. I can tell you that much. No public transportation. Well, that's not exactly true because there's buses all over the place, and I actually take the train to work all the way through LA to Santa Monica. So sorry. Okay, so this still works obviously, but this should not work. So when we do the get, bam, look at authentication error. Look at that. 401 unauthorized. Get your ass out of here. So the way that we handle that, and this is, I think in the last video I said that it's kind of like JWT, JOT, but it's not. This is OAuth. I remembered later that day that this is OAuth authentication. So I don't know the difference between OAuth 1 and OAuth 2. But this I think is OAuth 1. So what we want to do is we want to do authorization. No, hold on. No, not authorization. We just want to do a header field, and we want to do the authorization right here. So we'll do authorization right there as the header field. And for the value, well, you might think, hey, we just paste that in there. No, you don't just paste it in there. What you actually have to do is you have to type in bearer for, I don't know what reason. I looked it up before and I just couldn't remember it because it didn't seem that important, but it's kind of stupid. But you have to type in bearer, and now you can use the API like so. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then man, I'm getting sick. Yeah. So what is your favorite language? What languages do you use? Well, I think it should be pretty obvious what my favorite language is. But if you couldn't tell, it's Swift. And what languages do I use? I use Swift. I really don't like writing in other languages. Like, I know a lot of different, like, I don't know a lot of different languages. I've dabbled with a lot of different languages, and Swift is by far the most fun for me to write in. Now, I haven't gone back and tried to learn other languages since I've become really good at Swift. But yeah, Swift is my language. Do you have any information about next Swift version? I used to listen to podcasts that talk about it, but not really. One thing that I know that's supposed to come out with Swift 5, or that they're trying to work into Swift 5, which I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, is who is it that created Swift? Chris Latner, right? Chris Latner. He is talking about doing some better handling networking requests in a better way with something called actors and things like that. So, you don't have to work with completion handlers so much. It's kind of just like more inline type stuff. So there's that. But yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me just let's see. Is there anything else that we want to do for today? I think I did everything that I wanted to do for today, and it's already almost an hour. So what we should do is I should definitely push this code. And we need to go back through and start documenting some of this stuff. But yeah, right now we're gonna push through it. Once everything's implemented, that's when I think I'm gonna go back and do the documentation. So right now we just need to change directory desktop. This is gonna be on KL Learning under hub.io server, get status, get add dot get commit -m, and that the first thing is gonna be, what did we fix first? So the first thing that we fixed was what was the first thing that we fixed? I wrote it in the notes, right? We will continue to work through authentication. So we did the authentication, added token to sign in and sign up API responses. And I should probably say access token just so that it's a little bit more clear. You want to always try to be a little bit more clear in your notes. So added access token to sign in and sign up API responses. Then fixed issue where user could sign up with different case username. And then the last thing that we fixed was we added token authentication middleware. Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. All right, I'm telling you right now, you better be subscribed. All right, so now we got that get push origin master. There we go, being pushed up. And yeah. And let's go ahead and go and find that for you guys. Okay, so it's right here in case you guys want to check it out. It's under kilo-loco under hub.io server. If you guys are interested in getting, the project. I don't know, some people, I mean, you can use this as a reference on how to write your backend. It's not perfect right now. I mean, it'll never be perfect because your boy just ain't perfect. But yeah, I mean, all the information's right here. Just go here. You could probably Google it and it'll probably come up. Kilo-loco hub.io server. It'll probably come up. But yeah, all right. So yeah, let's see. So you guys got a couple of questions. If you have any questions, ask them now because I'm about to take off. So I'm gonna answer the rest of the questions and then I'm gonna take off. So if you guys got questions, ask them. All right, so let's see what we got first. Yeah, do you use any yeah, okay. Hey Kilo, how did you get better in Swift? Like, I don't know which functions to use in UI Kit. I've been trying to learn for 5 months now, but I'm still so slow. So, I kind of cover some of the things that you could do to get better in Swift, but that's like a completely different topic. I talk about it in one of my devlogs. I think it's devlog, what is it, 3, I want to say? Like 10 tips on how to get hired as a developer. So you might want to check that out. But one of the best things that you could do as a developer is start creating tutorials. Come up with a YouTube channel or a blog or something. I'd say either like type out some content or make a video about the content, so that what it will do is it will force you to learn and understand a particular thing to the point to where you have to feel comfortable enough teaching it to somebody else. And if you're wrong, then somebody will correct you. They might do it in a mean way, but at least you'll get corrected. So that's one way to learn. Or that's one benefit of doing it that way. 2 is that somebody's going to like your teaching style and they'll follow you. You guys follow me. I'm not like a normal YouTuber tutorial guy. I'm a little bit different. My teaching style is a little bit different. And you guys happen to follow me. So, yeah. But what I was going to say is, eventually your audience is going to start asking you to cover different topics. And that's when you're going to start learning all these different things that you would have never thought to learn. And then also documenting what you need, documenting like something that you had to find out how to do and how to make it work will also help you, because then when you forget how to do that thing, you could just go back and read your tutorial or watch your video, which is what I do all the time. Like, I don't know how to do half of this stuff off the top of my head. I usually go watch my own videos and be like, oh, wait a minute, how did I do that again? Or I look at I look at the files and see like, oh, how did I do that again? And so that's how I do it. Okay, we are the Uber and Lyft city #1. Traffic sucks here all the time. Yep. Weak transportation rather. Typo. What? It does seem hard to get to one place to another on public transportation, but then again, it's what I felt when I was there 15 years ago. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you there. I went to New York when I was like 16. I loved it. Oh my God. Everything's so damn close. 2, everything's structured like they actually took the time to figure out, oh wait, how is a city supposed to be made? Oh, in a grid? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh, not just have one-way streets all the damn place, like all over the damn place. Oh, wait a minute. If you know how to get one place, you know how to get back to where you came from, going in the opposite direction. Like, yeah, that's amazing. So, yeah. I hate driving in LA, but and it has a weak transportation. It's hard to get places in LA. Paris loves you. We are 8 people sitting together at a pub, eating cheese, drinking red wine, and looking your YouTube channel right now on a big screen with a beamer. Oh, I'm looking fabulous out in Paris right now. You guys are crazy, man. Watching YouTube at a pub. I'm glad for you. Polo TV says, so in total, how long did it take you to get comfortable in Swift? I would say probably like 6 months after I got hired as a real developer. So after I got hired, because being like, you can learn a lot of stuff by yourself, right? You can learn a lot of stuff. You could learn all the things that you need by yourself in order to get a junior developer position. So keep that in mind. But when you're going for that junior developer position, if you're just going based off of the things that you know and the information that you're trying to find by yourself, which I'm sure is a great foundation, and you know a lot of stuff, but nothing will be the same as actually working on a real world project, having somebody ask you to do something that you have no idea how to do, and having to go out and find it. I knew a good amount before I got my first job. I knew a good amount of Swift, but I wasn't like 100% comfortable. There was still a lot of things that I didn't know. I mean, there's still a lot of things I don't know, but I know how to accomplish most of the stuff. And if I don't, I just go on Stack Overflow, figure it out, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's how I do it, right there. So yeah, but once you get your full, like, you kind of have to get hired for a job. Until you get hired for a job, you probably won't feel comfortable in Swift unless you have the determination to actually say, this is the app that I want to build, and I don't know how to do half the stuff that it needs to do, but I'm gonna work through it, and I'm gonna do everything I need to in order to get this app out. So you either need to put a real app that can handle like a shitload of users into the App Store, or you need to get hired. And that's the only way that you're going to get comfortable in Swift. And it takes a couple of months, but after a couple of months, you're good. You'll be comfortable. You'll know how to do it because that's what you're doing full time. That's what you're doing for 40 hours a week. You need to do 40 hours a week of coding. I would say you need to do 40 hours a week of coding for 6 months, and then you'll be comfortable in your language. Like, that's a good rule of thumb. Obviously, like, if you're like, a genius, you learn it quicker, but whatever. All right, so I think that's all for you guys. You guys didn't have very many questions today, and that's fine, because your boy's sick. I should probably go rest, and there's still all kinds of work that I still need to do. That sucks. I don't got time to rest. This body is supposed to be young and healthy. We wish you good health. Drink hot water with ginger and honey and go to bed right now. That won't happen. 1, I'm not even at my own house. And 2, like I said, I got stuff I gotta do. Thanks for being with us, even if you don't feel good. Hell, I said every day, damn it. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to give you guys every day if I can. So, only problem is that I'm gonna have to record my other 2 videos. I'm gonna have to record 2 videos tomorrow, but whatever. I do it because I love you. Ha ha! All right, guys. So that's going to be all for today. That's going to conclude our hour of the entire app building process. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. And you know what? Like I said, if you're not subscribed, come on. You made it this far. Subscribe now. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And then we'll be probably doing another live stream on Wednesday. So yeah. Be on the lookout for that. All right, guys. Later. Keep coding passionately. Later.